Hantech Africa Limited is a fintech company that started 32 years ago in Hong Kong. And then what do? We empower financial freedom. That's exactly what we do. And how do we do this? By connecting people to the largest financial market in the world for them to trade and make a living. And secondly, by also training people on how to take advantage of this market, and we do this trading for free. So over the course of the years, in expanding our presence, we have physical presence in from Hong Kong, moved to China, Australia, Dubai, India. We have, where we have physical presence in. We also have in Thailand, we have in Ghana, we have in Nigeria, we have in Mauritius, we have in London. So that's basically about the Hantech Market. Our mission actually is to empower financial freedom. And I'll tell people that what we do is to create wealth, make an avenue for people to make wealth. So our mission is to empower financial freedom, which is our mission. And our vision is to be the #1 fintech company in Africa, providing trading platform for people to trade online with. That's our vision, to be the #1 in Africa, as act as a gateway between our clients and the largest financial market in the world. So our vision is to be #1 in that industry in Africa. Almost everybody in our industry does the same thing. That's the truth. But what differentiates us from others is, one, our internal process. We have, should I say, almost killed bureaucracy that will lead to bottleneck, and that gives us the opportunity to adapt to the fast changing environment, to meet and surpass our clients, customers' expectations. Also, we have our staff who they are very knowledgeable, who have been in industry with us for a very long time. We've invested in them, and they are always available to meet the needs of the clients. So because of our lack of, should I say, bureaucracy that leads to bottleneck in our internal processes, we are able to adapt to the fast changing, should I say, environment, and surpassing our clients' needs. Actually, it's better. I have a banking background. I work with one of the largest banks in Nigeria from 2000 and 2008. So if you compare what was happening then and now, you will see that there's a lot of improvement. We have online banking. You travel abroad with your cards, your dollar cards, and then you can basically do anything with your dollar card abroad. They've also tried to reinforce financial inclusion, ensuring that people in remote places get involved, in the financial system. They've come up with several initiatives which are like the POS operators. For instance, in my town, maybe about 50,000 population, only one bank we have there. It's difficult for people to just queue up in the bank, one bank, maybe 3 ATM from the bank. But we have multiple POS operators that makes, access to banking very easy. So they've improved, and then there's still room for improvement. As a businessman, it's a big challenge for businessmen. And in all fairness, I always tell anybody who wants to go to business that you have to understand the environment, and you factor the environment in your calculation. It's very important. For me, there's no light in Nigeria. That's the way I see it. People might argue, yes, there's light, maybe 4 hours today, 6 hours tomorrow, 1 week no light. So it's not easy for you to predict, right, the availability of light, because you cannot predict. If data cannot lead us into taking informed decision, it will be difficult to do anything. So any serious-minded business person who wants to, get into business must factor in that power issue. But to be corrected, in all fairness, I think is the headache of the government. People will always try to take advantage of anything, right? But then, for me, the financial sectors, they've really improved. They've upped their game in ensuring that fraudulent activity is minimized. It can never be eradicated, in all fairness, because there will always be bad people, right? Trying to take advantage. And then what I think the financial sectors have done to ensure that fraudulent activity is reduced is by putting in place some policies. For instance, this two-way authentication. If you are buying things online, right, before the banks debit you, they have to send you a token to your registered phone number. That's a very good means of reducing, should I say, any fraudulent activity on people's accounts. So for me, basically, it has improved compared to what it used to be in like 10 years ago. And like I said, there's still room for improvement, but really the financial sectors that are trying to make sure that the system is trusted by Nigerians. Honestly, I need to tell this again, I'm not going to say it, it's a global problem. It's not peculiar to Nigeria. I was in England not quite long ago, and we used to tap for, using the London tube, maybe 1.69 pounds. 6 months after that, I went again, I was tapping 2.5, it's really bad. We're just coming out of COVID. We're still trying to find our footing and balance from COVID, ripple effect, and then there's a war going on in Europe, and people don't understand the magnitude of this war, the effects. It's one of the reasons why we have inflation, all over the world, because this Russia is major supplier of crude oil, and the two countries combined produce 33% of wheat consumption in the world, and it's a whole lot, it's a whole lot. But I think our government should be proactive to come up with policies that will reduce the stress that people are facing. It's terrible. The government can only try to make sure that the effect on people is reduced. Honestly speaking, it's simple to see. Everywhere you see people queuing up to get Naira. I don't have a problem with the redesigning of Naira. They have good reasons for that. One of the reasons is to curb this issue of kidnapping, because people demanding for ransom, which is okay. But then I think the government should allow the two notes to go side by side, for a while. And I think today the president addressed the nation that they're going to allow 200 Naira, the old one, to coexist with the new currency. Let's see if that will actually ease the pain people are facing.